Well, Belle Gibson is a name very familiar to most Australians, the convicted scammer, becoming a household name only over a decade ago when she claimed to have cured her cancer with healthy eating. Now her story has been given the Netflix treatment. Entertainment producer Anna Corday sat down with the cast of Apple Cider Vinegar.
I was diagnosed with a stage 4 brain tumour. That was 4 years ago. Human beings are capable of anything.
Caitlin, Alicia, Aisha, congratulations on this. I binged it so quickly.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Caitlin, I want to know what you thought of Belle when you first started to sort of explore her.
So I wasn't familiar with her story and what she did at all. I was finding out about it as I read the script. I mean, man, is it so intense and gripping, and yeah, I was just sort of appalled by what she had done. I loved playing her. It was awesome. It was a lot. Very chaotic.
Alicia, this is one of those stories that from the outside, if you didn't know it was true, you would think it was stranger than fiction, that it was, you know, too far-fetched to be believable, and that's what it makes it so fascinating, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This is obviously an extraordinary example of one too. And while it was a very Australian story, I mean, her reach was so global. Like, she was the first app on the Apple Watch. You know, she had a cookbook that had millions of copies published. Like, it's pretty impressive, but it's, I mean, tragic results. The consequences were awful. So even though it's quite like local to us in Australia, I have no doubt people are gonna love it overseas, or I hope they do.
Loved the session. Full body goosebumps. Thanks for coming. Belle Gibson? The brain cancer.
Right.
I just wondered what it's like for you, and I guess all of you, when you have such significant platforms, what it's like sort of traversing social media and being authentic and how you present yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is a huge challenge because I think, especially if you are a woman, who we are today is different from week to week, and that's a really interesting thing to navigate on a platform that expects you to be positive and radiant and have glass skin and a huge thigh gap. It's just not reality. I think I'm still kind of figuring out, well, what is the right balance?
I think there's just like a lot of expectation.
Yeah. If it wasn't important, if I didn't need it, if it wasn't such an entrenched part of our lives now, I would get rid of it. It's ridiculous and it's insane and it's incredibly unhealthy. And yet we're all on it all the time.
I will say, though, I do still feel a sense of community through social media.
Yes.
And how I've made certain friends through socials that I wouldn't have in real life. So there is that aspect of it, too, that I hold space for.
Yeah.
It had to happen once.
Now, it's a simple question. Do you have cancer?
I want to destroy her.
Obviously, the Australian accent is a big thing, but for me, it was the turtleneck. Did you understand the significance of the jumper?
Of course, and it was also kind of significant to me personally because it was kind of the only material I had of Belle. I really used the pink turtleneck image as my inspiration for the role. I just was like, nope, not enough lip gloss, and still I need a little bit more lip gloss. I think it needs to have its own lighting.
Even singing in the Australian accent, you nailed it. You all nailed it. It was brilliant to watch. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
Thank you.
This is a big story.
It's about a woman with terminal brain cancer.
She's probably killing people with her life. I know you want to do the right thing.
Yeah, it is quite the story, isn't it? Apple Cider Vinegar premieres on Netflix tomorrow. Pop it on the list.
Tk you very much.
Not easy playing Tara Brown.
No, nothing as good as the OG.
Exactly, the OG.
The world's best interview, that one.
That's it.
We love you, Tara. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?